We're recording, we're going to start this officially at 6:47 and the thing
On the camera just a little bit so the hair.
And so.
There you go. Right, perfect.
Do you hear anybody's opinion?
Let me see.
I have a motion to approve today's agenda.
Okay, and we're also going to tweet the minutes that are posted on the. You report and they are, disseminated in paragraph 1 and regulations. All the time, that's something that you will vote on.
AI.
No, nobody else.
Available if they want.
It's recording on.
So,
Mike had the arrow back.
Amy is available for, although I didn't consider her, and the, revenue hasn't changed from last month, so we're going to use that. Because we could go for it in the future. She has all of our taxes. Our tax code, you know.
That's not fun.
Well, next we have an election of the board of directors. I don't have a copy. Thank you. Mr. Bobby.
Yes.
Would be our new president. I would say as vice president, unless someone there would like to step up.
I can step if need be.
Okay.
Wait, you want to be president? No, vice.
No.
I got, I can do it. Like, from the, Forest Service standpoint, you know.
Okay. Well, that would leave us a little, I probably have to say, they've obviously. It's brand new, and I know you know how to do.
Or you could say vice president, I don't care.
Can you afford it? Oh, yeah, that's another thing, it's probably gonna work tonight. We'll probably have to send it out. Just don't have it long yet.
I think so.
Okay.
I mean,
Job.
I think, no, I agree. I think that everyone needs to be present. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the bylaw.
So you guys don't, there's not enough.
Yeah.
So we have to figure that out. So that's why.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna put that as an agenda.
Yeah. Let's get that one.
Yeah, but we'll go ahead and read it, and then there'll be Michael, and he was, our secretary, and then Miss Amy would be our president. Mr. Blake is going to stay, Jonathan, I spoke with him. Preston, I spoke with him. Mr. Howie is really looking for some assistance, because he's got so much going on. We're trying to help him with the system, but it's still in two trails and for a lot of. So what's going to talk to his ranks and see what they can come up with, and we want to welcome Sherry because she would really like to work with social media. So it's and then Mr. Ray Wilson, Mr. Ray Wilson has requested resignation from the show, but he won't be leaving until April. And then what he don't live for one for a while, and I have an argument that he'll be traveling. So he's gonna stay on up there. Okay. There's a safety webinar, etc. that we talked about, and the goal that our annual retreat. The annual retreat, guys, is going to be in Texas. And Miss Amy's like that.
The annual retreat, like a camping trip?
No, we just want to go out and we talk about the. What things we can change for 5 hours.
Yeah. When's that gonna happen?
It's a plan.
It's a plan.
No, it's a strategy.
Okay. I love it. We need that.
I just, we're up here and there's this top where we're surveying.
Have one of those pencils.
Yes. So you may,
Need a
you'll need it later.
Okay. Actually, I do have it.
I do like it.
And you have lots of.
Oh, that's what. The community cut your fingernails.
So anyway, remember that our terms are staggered so that we're not. The whole board getting through together, right?
So how long are the terms? Like, I can remind me. 1 year?
Okay.
Is there a maximum amount of years?
Yeah, 2 years. You're right. 2 years. 24 years.
2 years. It's 2 years.
The term. What's the max?
Is there a max?
No, you don't currently have a. Fine. Okay, so there is a full board of directors, and I guess we move on down the agenda since we can't vote on that. So what we will do within our minutes is that we will disseminate to our 8 members and ask for their vote. Because it is in a ballot.
Yeah.
And thank you all. Next is our old business, the bilingual workshop. Miss Amy has really been working on that. All of them. I didn't really have all the information to updating here. But we're
A lot
on.
of emails during the week. There were a lot of emails.
Right, so, it's at February 20th, at the Texas AgriLife Center, it's called the North Texas Bilingual Pruning and Safety Workshop. The agenda's out and it's on the web, so. Speaking for Medina.
And I'm feeling.
And we'll start at 8:30.
That was the agenda.
Yeah.
You can adjust that if you like.
No, we don't want to judge the female. Pretty much the same deal. We're trying to keep it just pretty much the same. And just the location and things like that, making sure people have the correct information.
Right.
I talked to Mark a lot on that, this week. Mark Cruising, and it's part of like getting the word out to people. They'll do whatever you want to do. As soon as I get an email with the information on it, I'll send it out to my contact. Then he'll put it in a MailChimp for me and send that out, and I can help spread the word. Yeah. But Mark, on their end, they're pretty much, they've been doing this 14 times. They're pretty much set. You know, they get 300 people. They're looking for 400 this time. And so it'll take us a little bit of doing this, a few years to build up to something like that. But you can see how the potential is there.
Oh, yeah.
So like the registration is up, right? On Texas.
It's not
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's out. I mean, it's like the preliminary one is on there, but it hasn't gone out to anybody, but the board or whoever. was-
It's not live yet.
Well,
So that's why James.
actually it is. It's like if you send that to somebody, they could register. But it hasn't been sent out to them.
All right, so we have the website. I thought
It's
of
not on the website. And it's just on the
and you know what we're
That's
charging?
why James. $8 per minute, $100 per month, and then we have.
If you don't wanna do the membership as like a discount code, and you send all the numbers that for like.
Oh, no.
Right?
Because that's something that's for they always use okay, discount code, I should do that. Yeah, and we just need to set that one up for the for registration. Yeah.
We'll do that.
It's actually already there. It's not code, that's,
Oh,
okay, so what do I need to do?
Obviously nothing.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just. Because the numbers.
No, email it out.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll work.
Today's better.
Yeah. I know. I know.
We have that burden that you sent on the phone.
I didn't send any garbage.
Yeah, really?
Coming at me, Amy to send you the final description. All right.
So let's put in there.
Yeah. Amy's a champion on that one. So that, he's got the final one. Yeah.
I spoke to them on Friday. I haven't seen it. He was like,
She's pretty busy.
something up,
Yeah.
gonna be all the work.
You got a lot going on. So like outside of ISA, like, this being posted on ISA, what else are we doing? to promote it? Like I say, if I get any, I'll send it out. It's gonna be great to be on ISA, but like,
Also, one on our website.
on our website,
All posts we have to put out and.
I think everyone should personally like push it out to everyone they know.
Right.
Cause like, I know, like, you were at the Arbor Day at Dallas Community College. And they were very interested in this event. And that guy still is. Yeah, and they were like, we want to send like, whole landscaping staff. Let's talk to him and, I keep forgetting their name, but, yeah. Yeah. And like,
They have to have CEU and they would rather give these type of people who get what they're getting. It's like it's about the field side.
Peter, the guy I was talking to was a facilities guy. He's an energy guy. He's not a tree guy. He's an energy. Stuff like that. But like English and Spanish, like, how do we target the private sector?
Talk through the people that supply.
Because not everyone goes to ISA, right? I mean, like, how do we target like those groups, like the landscapers that are like doing the tree work? Or, you know, mowing lawns and doing tree work, like, how do we get there?
We don't have. I say membership is like 1,200.
Yeah.
Email them.
Oh, okay.
But that's not the something else. It's probably like 6,000.
Yeah, I have no idea how to do it. Well, I can tell you how we did the first workshop, and it was a lot of me and Mark sit down and make it personal phone calls. So, and let, you know, Amy must, again, he must have a design and an idea of what she has in a vision for. So,
And she said that once we wanted some of the, our, say they keeping at the conference, smaller, not so long.
Right. Right.
Five, and she's been networking with her. Her vendors and her clients, so it's a long meeting.
Right. Because like the goal of the education is like just to educate, give basic education to landscape. Right? So like that's the goal. So like, how do we reach into those people? Maybe it's the way that, maybe they have to, like, those companies have to register within the city for a license to be able to practice. Maybe we can find what that is and like find out. I don't know. That's what I was guessing.
That's why it's kind of, you know, everybody.
Right. Right.
I mean, we can barely do it.
Right. I just don't know how to target those people. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, like we need to promote to like nurseries, like, and maybe that's a way, like we posted at nurseries. Yeah, yeah. Right, it's like the goal is like I said before, like educating these people that have never, well, seen like, hey, how to put a tree correctly. And they come out and they do the work and they do poor work. Like, how do we? I think a month away, we're gonna have to get the, make sure we contact the people we've already been talking to, like Dallas College. For sure. And get these people that already got like a dozen or 20 people ready to go. And to get in, get those guys.
And Gene had a good point, that's why I was like, too.
Yeah.
There's a clientele for that, workshop and, you know, and organize that one. That work for that. I think we'll be surprised.
You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of organizations, when I came from the golf business, like GCSAA, the Golf Course Superintendents Association. Like, they have tons of people. Yeah, like, it's not, they have trees on every golf course. So like, when I, HOAs, yeah, maybe HOAs. You know, cause I could be like easily, you know, I could target every HOA, no problem. Boom. Reach out to HOA.
Okay.
Do it, yeah.
So.
Because they have landscapers, so like reach out to the HOA and tell them. I know, sorry.
So.
I'm just trying to reach out.
I love it. Yeah, that was why. What we wanted to do is get them so, and y'all are gonna handle a registration for ISA. Volunteers, what are we going to set up? We're gonna be going to the book event, okay?
Get out of work, free card?
It really did. They had careers on the clock. Anyway. My point is we should sell more phones. You know, we're limited by state. Okay, volunteer lunch. And we said that we have to have a hard lunch for this group. It can't be sandwich.
Not sandwich. It's gonna be hater. Guys are.
We're talking barbecue. Okay. And then breakfast, I don't know.
Just keep in mind, you don't need serving. Keep in mind, it needs serving.
Unless you get a.
Like the first guys in line, they have like 20 pounds of brisket on their plate.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Now
now very good point.
Now they eat it all, but the last guy in line I did it.
Right. It's okay, get the people that bring in the food.
I've seen that.
I'm just. Brought it up.
Yeah.
I'm seconding you what you said.
It's not my fault.
There you go.
Actually, didn't that happen to us, when we were at, Brittany Jackson's house?
And they just, and it's gone.
It was like, they were supposed to have brought servers and they didn't, and like halfway through the food's gone.
And they always.
And we've done 3 or 4 saluting branches and the same deal, it's the same folks, and we've never had a problem. Yeah, right.
That was evident on the barbecue.
So I'm just saying, I'm happy to serve you, by the way. But serving food, we can network everyone.
But the sponsors and vendors are, you know, and pressing our work on. And what they'll do, so we think we've got a really good, sponsor vendor package set up, we can send that out. And then we'll have workers on your stuff. I'll check out the name. And then start venues inside and outside the room, lunch, rainbow, budget. Do we have any idea what the budget is for the San Antonio? Do we know what the travel costs, or you don't know any of that?
That's an Amy and Mark, but I don't know. All I know is
Then who's this?
Well, Yarda works for David. David covers, Eduardo. Amy is TFI. He's covered. So really, five from New Jersey.
Okay. So we might have to pay for like a hotel. And
Well,
potentially
they
travel.
cover like hotels and
And-
the
and-
actual travel part of it for, well, even TFI.
I think we were gonna split that with whatever it is, and then as far as getting those guys, up here and back, you know, I told Mark, I'll work in with the wee hours in the morning and evening or whatever, trucking them back and forth, whatever you need to do. What?
Dallas first,
Yeah, and then they're really like.
Are they going to Dallas first? I thought they were going to San Antonio.
they're here first.
You
And
know,
then
you
they
don't
go.
know anything, then-
Well, I thought TFS vehicle holds 8 people. If you need help running that.
Yeah.
Because y'all are also doing all that, AV stuff, they pick them up at the airport and all that stuff. Very good. I'll get some, speakers gift, I'll talk to you about those little phone holders. Mike's got the travel range. If we needed a backup speakers, Chris said he could do,
Okay.
have any carpenter. If somebody died, you know, or had like that. Not died, but there could be a snowstorm, you never know, you never know, you never know.
Yeah, February is pretty unpredictable.
We're going down to people, are y'all okay now with the homeless to do themselves, or you need me at the point of this? I'll be there tomorrow. I'll contact you about what you guys. But tomorrow, I'll be like that. Even if you want to send us, you don't care.
And also, I think for myself and maybe Mark, after, on the 22nd, we're looking to go down to San Antonio and be a part of the. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll set up a Wednesday morning Zoom meeting and following it. Thank you, guys. Our next shape meeting is on February 2nd. And
Saturday. That's the third. I'm gonna kind of just add to this too, like I talked to Chris McMaster from the city of Dallas. He was interested in doing like shapekeeper stuff in Dallas. And I would like, everyone's kind of spread out. But I'd be willing to do shapekeeper stuff like Rowlett, Rock Wall, that kind of area. Kind of get that going. So maybe we can expand upon that, like you have your area and people that are,
the only thing I'm gonna do is
yeah. And I never asked them. And I don't know anything about it.
when they go.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right, 'cause you gotta get permission to go on the property. But I've got a great relationship with the park director. Most of the time, I think, on the phone.
All 11.
I'm tired.
Nothing more. And
But I think that the whole shapekeeper thing, I think you could broaden that and make it bigger, so it's not just on you all the time. You know, like, I think that we could expand into other cities. So outside of hills or wherever. There you have it. Right.
And it's like, we have to remember first that.
Yeah.
That
one, yeah.
Everything.
So like the shapekeeper, I explained it to me, like shapekeeper is it's what? So they're like pruning. It's one of the things Citizen Forestry. It's our version of Citizen Forestry. They, yeah, but our Citizen Forestry, we're not giving out certificates.
Right.
If they want, I don't want that either.
That's
Yeah.
something we'll talk about when we get there.
Also, since I'm speaking, we are 10 counties now. Our area is 10 counties. And so, yeah, like what you were saying, we need to be in 10 counties. Also, talking to Marcus, I did a chainsaw class with him in San Antonio this week. And, he's got a key person there with, the, nature conservation people. What's your name? Yeah. Yeah, my name's Nettie. He's down there in San Antonio. Anyway, he wants to get that out, so that's like a 4-hour course, so that would be like one whole training day that we could do for shade tree. Roll that into that program rather than creating another. Yeah. And that's where that would fit. If and when it comes up into this area, but he wants to get out and do it up here, and then I'm gonna join him like 5 times a year and do it down.
And I know we're gonna talk about this later on, but like, I agree with Mike, like, I think our focus should be on training, on hands training, or on-site training. I think we can bring in a lot of people, that's like a big need in this area, a lot of people get that kind of training.
It worked real well with me and Mark. Tag team. It was just, you know,
Yeah.
he does most of it. He's got the whole PowerPoint, and then I just add stuff, you know, like bending crankshafts and chainsaws and stuff like that. You know, it's like little nitty gritty things you wouldn't want to think.
I've seen my districts literally go out with chainsaws and not have PPE, you know, I've seen it, like, and people just don't have it, they don't know. You know, they only know what they know.
Yeah.
And
That's
so.
what.
There's a big wave in the DFW area for that kind of training. I think it's so hard. It's like the Texas Tree Foundation, they're not really doing training, they're doing other things, they're doing school and they're doing. The medical districts, for like.
But all of these safety things, those things that we can do, what they are.
Yeah.
On one side.
And it's a way to bring in revenue to TBUFC as well. You know, we talked about ways, how can we bring in more revenue, do more things,
Great
do free
idea.
giveaways, stuff like that. I think the training they're gonna be. Yeah.
Okay, so saluting branches, I heard that new game, there is conflict with the conference anymore. Texas saluting branches day.
Again.
Well,
No,
the week after. I think the week after.
No, the bike ride, the 3-ton bike ride. It's like right over the top of our competition.
That, what's that organization?
But y'all work so closely with each
Yeah.
other.
I know that. What's this?
So, okay, so what we're talking about is, saluting branches, the new day, compared to the week before or the week after.
Oh, no, it's like that.
Saluting branches. Let me look that up.
I'm pretty sure they're a week off. I'm pretty sure it's a week after. Or before. One of the two.
It must be before, but if you're, for the last week and every third week.
Play with it.
Did you find it?
Hey, look, you know what? I'll play with it for like a week and then I'll get it. to you. No, I don't want
I
to.
want to have it up there anyway. Oh, good. Okay. So, I'll do this, but Chris told me that it didn't, it's like. Okay, like, we know you're working on it. And then, since you can't talk, we're gonna go on Monday.
Right.
And you can talk about our web update, but we have a new calendar. If you need something posted, you can send it to me and I can directly post it. You can decide here. Who else would like to have it?
So right, yeah, basically the calendar's been the biggest thing that I've been doing major updates on, make it a little bit easier to host our events and get them out there on the web. Once we have a Google calendar tied to the site, it takes 12 hours to update. And so once you do put that within 12 hours, it'll be posted on the website. So that's the good news there. And then really just been cleaning up and getting some of the old stuff off and getting ready for this new year. And just making sure all of our, all the plugins for the site are up to date. But right now we've been so far so good. Everything's checking out great and we're ready to go. Just ready to send me content and I'll, and then especially, with all the calendar stuff, we'll get that loaded up.
So you still want us, so the flow is going to you for all
Well,
these things?
Well, like as far as y'all have articles and things, yes, you can send me articles to put on the blog post.
Okay, but you're gonna eventually give us access to.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, it's ready to do that if you want me to.
Yeah.
What do you think? Goals for, anything in the industry and
Okay, gotcha.
we can put that, we can get that. Yeah.
You're gonna give others opportunity. for
Absolutely,
access.
yes. Oh, yes. Yes, that's on definitely in our works to
We
go.
can talk about that.
We're very.
Yeah.
That's our goal here.
And then, anything else?
That was all I had.
Talking about social media, that's what we're talking about.
Mine takes a while.
I mean, stuff like,
We put our own stuff.
like three of them are, free tips every month. I'm just like throwing it out there, quarterly newsletter. Well, like stuff, yeah.
Man, you can even send me stuff.
Yeah, and we have to set deadlines, like, just get it done, and like, I'm happy to
Okay,
set
so the
them.
15th of the month is our deadline.
Okay. I can send you stuff for the borough tree and Plano.
Yeah.
And what we're doing was.
We have MailChimp for our sending out everything.
Yeah, so. Yeah, and whoever wants to be on that committee, yeah.
Because we need to do that because there's a lot of big picture items that we're the only ones to do it. We've got our own airplane, we've got our own pilot, and we have connections to air control. We got their airplanes and we got their.
Yeah.
So we got a lot.
There's a lot of
We got a lot of stuff. That we got,
I call it bagging, but like when you like,
we
we
got
order.
stuff, we're partnering with Mark down in San Antonio. And we've got some heavy hard hitting things to get stuff out there to folks.
And she can help us. It's like.
I'm
I'm
saying,
horrible.
if we don't have that relationship, you're gonna miss out. You're not gonna get it on that.
Yeah, you're not gonna get it.
Because don't, it's already, no.
So I agree, 100%. Yeah, it's talking like, I was talking about what we're doing in Plano, we're talking about what everyone's doing everywhere, like. Okay. So, oh yeah, sorry. Tell us what to do. Tell us what to do. Yeah.
And then, the urban forestry management.
No, I just got back from Japan.
Okay, so
I have
that's two feet at now,
Yeah. We're looking for something like in May.
right?
Yeah. As our next UFNP workshop. Yeah, so like the topics we're gonna talk about are gonna be like grants. We're gonna talk about urban forest master plans.
No, we're gonna talk about grants here.
Oh, well, I'm talking about the UFNP, the next UFNP. It's like the first urban forest master plan workshop that we had, we did. Yeah, we did it in May last year. So we're gonna do another urban forest master plan workshop, but actually show them what it looks like. What- Yeah, no one, like, a lot of people don't know. Dude,
It's only 11.
am I out of order?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
right now? No?
No. Everything.
But we were gonna do this mostly in the house this time around. If we have speakers that have experience with urban forest, we can do it. We can do it. We have one here. Yeah, talk about it. And then we have Matt Martin from, Texas, Forest Service, we can talk about grants. So the goal is like to give these small cities, these cities that don't have urban forest master plans, to introduce them to how they can start taking care of their urban forests, right? So things like Tree City USA, things like that, that's easy. Like Mike can talk about that, or you can talk about that. Like, how do we start having more interest in taking care of our trees? Like Tree City USA, Arbor Day celebrations, showing them what an urban forest master plan is, like talking about those kind of things. Like, training your application, you're gonna be certified arborist, like those kind of things. Like, we can get more people interested in those kind of things because they don't know. They have no idea. So we gotta go to these. Mike has contacts through all the counties, 11 counties, right? And we don't have to do it here. We can go there and do these trainings. I think that's a good idea.
For
mobile, yeah, I
the North Texas, Council of Governments, they've been in contact, they're trying to, I've invited them to come to our meetings.
Yeah.
They're wanting to figure out, they're really wanting to help out, contribute.
Yeah.
And I just said, come to our meetings and plug yourself in.
Yeah.
Where you want to help. They have a facility that they're willing, that they've already offered out for us to do stuff at.
Really? And we don't have to we don't necessarily have to have our own events. I think we can piggyback on governments, other people that are doing events, like the planning departments, they have their own events. Engineering and public works, I mean, I'm speaking in some perspective, like, they all have their own events, they have their own things they go to. You don't necessarily have to have our events, but we have representation going into all these events that are already taking place. And if we don't, if these speakers from TBUFC to go to those events.
And if we don't, somebody else is going to fill the void.
Okay, so. All that being said, we're gonna announce the next meeting,
On it,
correct? And then anyone who wants to join in on that, the urban forestry management thing workshop.
That's me and Mike, we'll update you guys next month on that.
Okay, and then the speaker bureau, I don't have.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing that probably
The next,
yeah, we did one last year.
February.
I think we already have a copy of it.
Free trail update. Send that to me. And unfortunately, it's blanked out, and that's in your phone. So I will forward that, along with,
I think Amy wrote him a check. I got an email, Amy wrote him a check.
that's our portion. I was trying to find. We did a lot of things last year. Here they are. This is on our event calendar. So this kind of just put this into our accomplishments. Kind of look at that. Anything else you can add?
We got the deal from, Olivia Denning, was it Anna? The email I sent you from Anna?
Yes. Nobody else does.
We need to get it out to everybody else. I think I just sent it to you.
I know,
Arbor Day.
and so. It's just like,
Huh? Used to be for the hurricane and the April thing.
and we'll get a lot of them right now and then.
But we need to get that out to our board members, people that want to be there. Have a group, and then asking people, they have to be there, I don't put it out. I want to be there by myself.
Well, really like it.
When is it? You wanna come
My
up here?
phone's up there, and it's dead.
Okay, so.
How you gonna get home?
That's our next committee meeting. We did, six trails, Mark. We will get with Matt Brown. And
It's a good thing Mark actually is,
it's
Michael?
I mean, Michael.
Yeah,
Tiffany
we need
Tiffany
representation.
Too much, water.
We got a lot of skill over this
Right,
right here.
right.
I told my.
What is it?
We don't know.
Let us know.
And
We need to
now,
go to that.
we're still doing all this long-term planning with these cities, and Mike has regular, contact with them, but we as board people need to ride these cities up and back up what he's saying. Because he's out there shouting it.
Buying bigger of a man.
So I guess that email, that request from Hannah, get it over to Michael, Michael put it on the deal, and everybody can
Right,
see that and
right, we
volunteer.
put it out as
But then,
but we also need to commit in our,
oh, okay,
I did. So I.
okay, if you're gonna commit, then throw me in there too, send her another email with me in there too.
When's Anna?
They're doing they asked me to be at Arbor Day celebration in April. And, and they got a booth, and, it's, when I would go, I want TBUFC there, because you guys I represent my.
There's something that's not on here that we need to talk about. Yeah. There's something on here that we haven't talked about. We need like banners and like tablecloths.
Okay, so. Then the grant, deadline is, February 16th. In the application, if you want to go back on.
Yeah, so I've been, since Mark's been on vacation, and pretty much everybody in these cities have been gone. I've just been kind of holding off, really trying to go to these folks, but now that Mark's back, just you want to do it, and then we've got help to do grant writing from Mary Brody out of Venice. And then I think I talked to somebody else about it, but if they're willing to help out too. So we got that going on to help these cities.
Well, we haven't set one, but it's gonna be next week. I gotta get on it because the deadline's in February. Yeah. 16. Yeah. So the goal really was to try to get some of these small cities involved. I think Mike has a few that you mentioned, right? That could get some funding.
Well, they all could. I mean, I got a list of some when I was researching, but everybody.
A couple of them are looking for urban forestry, right? Or there's one, I think at least, that's looking for urban forest. How cool would it be to say, yeah, TBUFC, help the city get urban forest?
Put it up on the dartboard, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
We got max help, and we got people to help that can do it. There's Tree City, I think there's Tree City USA grants. What else is it? Oh, there's like urban forestry grants, there's like school grants for
It's on the website. It's already on the website. All that stuff, Mike, all of it on the website. You know, can be, not particularly, but where they.
Yeah. A lot of these grants don't require that city has the money up front, and it's like a reimbursement.
About that.
So, yeah, it's a challenge for us because a lot of the bigger nonprofits.
No, it's not a thing. It's no, that's a misnomer. That's not a challenge. It's easy.
Okay.
we talked about that, so.
Yeah. Our president will be called.
Run it together, like, okay.
Alright, so
Talking about
Such a hand.
talking about tablecloth.
Yes.
Yes, because we hope to have.
Oh, okay, all right, so, initially I was approached to design a logo for, what I thought was the TBFC, but it was really, once it turned down to it, in discussion with Susan, was more of a way to market it to TBFC to draw in volunteers. So it's more of an organization awareness. So so what I did is I worked on a design, so I did my inspiration, I got inspired on different things, but I came up with my own design. It's original artwork. So we don't have any copyright infringement, except we have to get that made together. So this will be, so hopefully it's, something else that hasn't been, utilized and even known, like, the bird.
Have the greatest.
Yeah. Cross chambers. Or anything like that. It's trying to be something different. But before I reveal the image, I need all of y'all's input on this. So this is all part of a collaboration effort. It kind of goes back to what Carrie was saying with the whole social media is the content. So I'll just kind of jump to already at the point is that I noticed on my website, our content about what makes, what TBUFC really is very shallow. And using Carrie.
I'm sorry,
No, it's just very.
I guess it's more. Room for improvement,
Yeah.
right?
It's just.
Yeah, all the spade around here.
It's all those growing things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what.
Getting better.
Any of those other organizations out there have gone for the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just that now the economy study on something. So anyway, I am going to pass around some index cards. If you could use the line portion of it. If you're in, then it's one of a kind, I'm also or very this is, so all of this will help in the end for me. This is for my own thing.
What are we trying?
So this is not going to be, first of all, this is not going to be read aloud. We're not doing some sort of exchange and hold hands and stuff like that. I mean, I just need, I need, well, if you want to hold hands, is that really appreciate?
This thing about it. What we do is, everybody that's that, we go. Harmonize.
It's
That's
just-
nice.
Yeah.
Feel it?
That's future following, then fine. So what I'd like
I love
you
this.
to do is in your own words, and I'm not, don't worry about being all
Oh my God.
PC, don't worry about being all elegant, whatever, but write down what you feel, you believe the mission for TBUFC is. It's like,
Oh,
if you
okay.
just do maybe, just write down words, I mean, that's great. I just.
Like a sentence or just one word?
Word, sentence, whatever. So I don't want you to be held back on anything like, and again, this is not gonna be read, this is from me. This is gonna help further this, hopefully, the design. And also the content for the website, so whatever you think, the TBS, first thing that comes to mind.
Can I talk out loud?
No.
So
I don't think there's any
I
holding
think
back.
that ISA already does a great job of helping people that are already in their business become better. I think where we can fill a hole is helping people that don't know about their business. Like the landscapers, like all those people and like it's helping them. Because like that already exists. Like I'd say already exists. You don't need to go in their wheelhouse. You need to fill in a hole. So helping people that don't know anything about it. That-
And believe me, again, when I say, don't be
Yeah.
PC about it, it's ignorant
yeah.
down there, and I don't mean that in the negative sense, it's just the goat, that just go around.
Yeah, actually, I might table mine up. We do good news, bad news every day. What was the good news? You always have to.
Well, I was thinking, I was kind of thinking of, our group compared to other nonprofits in the area, what's the difference? Okay, a couple of things, simple things that I'm thinking of, is I've already mentioned it. We have a distinct area, it's 10 counties.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a distinct area to get the message out to. The other thing is, we're tied into that Texas council that, you know, two people from each council meet together, talk together about the needs of the whole state. And so those are two different that set us apart from other councils. I'm talking about like Dallas, Dallas advisory, workforce advisory stuff. You know, folks that are kind of centered around Dallas, centered around Fort Worth, you know, they're just city county. We got the region, and then not only that, we're communicating with other counties of the state. We send out representatives to go, see what's going on over there, participate in that meeting, and then we come back. It's very strong. Because now it's-
So, but you can look at a population. County, you probably have more population.
They're getting counties, all over 42. And we.
Yeah, because we're talking about us working with Boston.
No. Well, yeah. No, I didn't know where the 42 came from. There's 253 in the state of Texas. I'm just talking about cross timbers has whatever cross timbers.
Okay, but
I was writing.
not done yet. Yeah,
Oh,
not
oh,
done
now
yet.
you
Not
know.
done yet. Not done yet. That's
So, oh, anyway, I suppose we should have it on.
Right. I have more.
That's really.
Got a lot of cards. You need more cards. Here.
No, but it's right there. The perfect, no, it's right there.
You're passing notes and.
No.
Okay, so that was what that is. So hang on to it. So what that is, just again, it's just to
I'll find out what we wanna do.
and it's also that we're looking ahead at a different project. Again, go back to the website, and not the website, but just the content going back there, that it just isn't, it needs.
It needs more.
It needs more.
Yeah.
Yes, so, all right. So before I end up passing out the design and stuff, so I really want to get your initial, take on it. So this is gonna be like somebody who's never seen this before, obviously. Duh. Somebody's never seen before, so when you look at the design, on the other side of your index card, if that's where you would end up just writing what you think your initial thoughts are, the design, of like what it is. What your emotions are, what you're like, oh my gosh, I love it, oh my gosh, I hate it, really want to be. I love it, or maybe specifically, the kind of.
And by the way, just to say, like, my brother has been creative, he's a creative director in advertising. So I do know, I do have access to like, artists, creative artists and like graphic designers.
That's awesome, so that's good, so part of it is, it's definitely a field that I'm very much interested in, so just FYI. I don't necessarily have all the programs yet, I definitely want to get the program, I definitely want to learn the program. It's just a matter, I have a learning curve on trying to, like Illustrator. So I want to take my design and make it into vector art, it's all part of this stuff. So it allows. Anyway, I can reproduce it in my content. At this point, don't have it. I can produce the it's the all the other little things. And right now, it's even as a public company that I'm doing, so it's to me, it's not a big deal. But with the advertising aspect, so I have just a little bit of just work experience with marketing and knowing what a good tagline is. And that's another thing that you find as you look at the design. So the way I design this, the way I've mocked it up, it's not just the design. It is what, and so this concept is that it would be presented on the back of the. I'm building it.
No, you're building it up, man.
So it's all part of, so.
Yeah.
So you.
You should all have this.
Yes, the back of the t-shirt, you're sending them on, I'm not like, or whatever, and somebody.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, right. That'd be funny.
So the concept, of this.
I like that.
This is, so this.
I like it.
You have to realize,
This one is not a regular.
this is not,
It is.
this is not intended for a workshop. This is intended to get the message out if you want to try it and join TBUFC.
Okay.
So you need to increase your membership. So
We do.
this is again the fun. I want to know what it is. How can I connect with this? Why does this make this? And all this also plays into the whole t-shirt color, the print design, the print color, all of that. That's beside the okay. So when you look at the design, your initial thought, what you like and what you don't like about it, I would like feedback.
How long did you work on this for?
I actually put in a total of 10 hours on this project. 10 hours. So,
You don't recognize any of the guys, do you?
no, I don't.
I'm very efficient. He throws in time that she doesn't. That's what I.
So I'll do the tagline, we can kind of get to that. So you'll see the tagline at the very top, what I've come up with. But this is where I need y'all's input. First of all, y'all are in the industry, and then you're seeing it for the first time. So that's the all reactions of what I'm asking. All right, so. Okay, there's three sheets. And there's Mike's already seen it. Okay, so whenever it is, look at and if you're well, it could go that way too. Oh. Well, I didn't know one girl. So it's. Okay, right, that's what you're talking for.
We're not running.
Yeah. No. Well, it's supposed to be, what they call it?
It's a life park house, and if you look
It
at
is, it's now.
we don't recommend those anymore. It looks like a fine roast. The red one,
All right.
She's got a. We got specific purpose for this tree. So I, my initial thought is, I think that like this, it's a little busy, but maybe this part is smaller and the tree stands out more. And this squashes down a little bit. But I'm not an expert. But that's my first thought.
So dissecting this, so I've done I actually did these two images, the inner part and the thumbprint are one image. And then I did the two separately. And then what I did is just in my program that I have, which is very limited, I then layered it. So I put the tree on it.
I'm gonna have proof.
I'm protecting my spot. So they're two, so they got the back layer, and one is on the second place and another. The tree was just in conversation, and again, this is why I need all the girls opinion, and 100%, I will already say.
She's not
we're
gonna, what
not
she's
going
saying
to
is she's not
agree.
gonna be offended.
Right.
Tell her what you think.
And I
Be
know
honest.
we're not gonna necessarily agree, no, really. When
I do like
it
the
starts,
concept.
The scale is larger than the scale of this scale.
Okay. Does that make sense? It makes sense. And there's a couple things I'm gonna come back at.
Like, this feels weird. I don't think this is the right tree. The concept, I think it's off.
I like the concept.
So
I like the concept.
the tree.
I agree.
So I did do the tree. So the barn, when I was in the barn, because I have a resident arborist in the house. He,
That's a hike.
yeah, not mentioning anything. But when I was doing it, he was like, oh, you could do some tree that has a starburst or oak. I don't know what, anyway, some starburst. I'm like, well, sorry, this is what I've drawn. What do you think this is? He said, well, it could be an elm tree. So I went looking for, an elm tree. Well, anyway, I went and looked for an elm tree and just found his forestry online. And this is what kind of, I was also kind of thinking, this feedback I initially.
Almost part of Florida.
Liking the more purple tree.
So what I think you could do is you could do some iron trees.
This is our social media.
So I'm an visual, okay, let me tell you, just so you guys know, I'm very. And I have to say I'm very. So I'm very visual based.
Yes.
So I'm very visual, how does a visual.
How's it treated?
Busy, it's busy.
Okay.
Visual that.
I like it. I can.
And the emotion is, okay, first of all, I'm an arborist, so this is not a secret, everybody knows. But knowing what a tree should look like and looking at the tree, I'm like. That tree doesn't look right.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it could be, but something's wrong with it.
Okay.
Well, I think.
So what I wanna see is a tree that says, oh my God,
I
that
am
is a
listening.
beautiful tree. That tree.
Thing of a tree with leaves or no leaves?
I want to. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's really.
Yeah. I'm gonna send that to her. I'm gonna text that to her.
The same scale.
So
I got you.
Let me, the scales need to be.
Let's talk.
Okay, so that was the first one that I did.
Okay, so let me tell you something. I have they like that, and we call it a lollipop. So when I see that, that's like a lovely.
That was all.
And I'll fly, and then you're gonna fly. But that's very.
She is an artist. That tree had to do several things on this page. For one thing, it's gotta cover up the line between the fingerprint and the wood, okay? You can't do that with a mixed down tree. Another thing is, there are trees that look like this within our country. Go out to the west, Ponderosa pine looks like this.
Yeah.
Douglas fir looks like this. Larch looks like this.
So if these were a pine.
Hey, this, it is, there are trees out there that look like this. The only thing I think that could, if you wanted to touch this up, take a little bit of foliage out so that you can see that trunk running up through the middle of the tree. But there are trees that look like this. Also, there's fingerprint stuff that keeps shrinks down the lines on the fingerprint. You're gonna have, then the fingerprint will only come out in the back. You have like a big tree cookie here and a little fingerprint here. And so the fingerprint has to match the site. You know, this is an artwork. This is not a textbook thing when you're learning dendrology.
So that is part of it. So there is, I think when I was drawing this out, I was definitely running into like, oh my gosh, I can't get too detailed in the fingerprint. Cause I really did feel like it was gonna get blurred. And I'm thinking, so another thing I was also thinking is how it's gonna reproduce. If somebody brings it into like a program like Illustrator, which Adobe Illustrator, since doesn't know, is a pretty much common program that a lot of graphic designers use. So how do you bring that in to make it turn it into vector art without losing? I fear my tree bar, inner tree bar is too detailed. Because somebody's gonna have to go through in that computer program and do the lines. And so that's where in the balance is a little bit. Now, I totally, so the part of the slender tree was simply more of making sure that the other parts were done. Now, if it's a matter of lightening up with the actual tree, it doesn't look so much.
So it's like you see like the tree like higher up. And like maybe the middle of the tree being the middle of that.
That's cool. Okay.
You know what I mean?
So like, so more, have the canopy go up.
I'm speaking
Well,
of like.
On a tree, on a pine tree like this,
I'm like the roots kind of like.
canopy, 2/3 of the tree is canopy, 1/3 is trunk.
Yeah,
That is a uniform.
but at the same time, like, if you're showing us this now and we have emotion, but like, I think that we need to look at it. Keep on it and then get feedback.
And you know, there's some yin and yang things.
Well, maybe even yin and yang.
Yeah.
Things going
Well,
on.
that was because when I played with it, I was messing around and working around with my.
Maybe, yeah, maybe you do the yin yang kind of shaded in it. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, I like that. I like that better.
Yeah.
Show that to everybody again.
So that is, that while I was looking around.
I like that.
The iPhone flipped it, I was like, oh my gosh, how did that, but so that would.
I
be
like that.
something Is if you actually printed that.
I like
on
that.
a-
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I love that. Actually.
The 100% like that.
You can, and even here, like, go back. You can almost have at the bottom, like some roots. Like just
Okay.
crumbling down, like maybe the root spell, maybe the root spell TBUFC.
Okay, so there was.
That would be, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, the root spell TBUFC,
I didn't
or something
bring,
like that.
I didn't bring those concepts, so that was part of the concept too.
Yeah,
It's whenever it's finalized.
Okay, so listen to what it is. Is in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, you want to see it? Here.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I just want to see, I really think like the roots coming out and like TBUFC. would be really
Okay,
cool.
so
Yeah.
that, I did not bring that concept, so that was a concept, and when I started with the, this
I like it,
minor
yeah.
tree. I don't think I have any, that was a profile. I don't know if I don't think I can download my file. It was, I did do that one tree that I showed you. It does have more of a root system. I played around with it. So it's good. And then it was to tuck the text in there under the TBUFC. And so I was playing around with different text, the barn, to do the whole TBFC, you know, what would look good, that would stand out, that wouldn't become creepy. So really, the ultimate one, I think, was good to look like, and was for sure.
Your type of fonts, I don't care what. I'm like, I go with whatever the computer did.
Yeah, so I was playing around with that, like. It's a matter of- the middle one.
That's the one like.
That's,
I agree.
that's what I.
No, you're not.
Here, is that's what that one is. So I really felt that was a look, and that was the best one,
Copper plate.
that look, oh wait, copper plate?
That's the one I like.
Okay, I was going
Right.
for Tura.
I like copper plate the most.
Copper plate, copper plate. Anyway, so it's all part of it, so. in-
Oh, that's just what I like. It doesn't matter, like, other people can like more.
Okay. It was making sure that the word.
Yeah. I like that.
did not
I like that. It stands out.
start getting its root.
Yeah, I like it. The best.
That we can like. Okay.
I really love the
So-
concept.
Again, hard, so again, on your card, the most hard for me, because it needs to be trying to take what input you guys have and then making it into what it can
Yeah.
actually be when it goes to the end.
It's okay to be critical. You're not gonna hurt her feelings.
No.
Like, tell her what she needs to feel. You might hurt. Yeah, no, because she might defend her. I saw that.
You drink, okay.
Howard defended her.
But there is.
My first impression of it is that I didn't pick this out as a single frame.
Oh, I totally got it.
I immediately noticed that this, was a cookie.
Okay.
Okay.
And I took that around and I focused on basically the part that makes it like bigger. And I'm trying to figure out what happened to the tree. That's
Say that again.
Like, why is there a tree?
because the circle doesn't go around. Like, it. No, that's not the tree. The growth range didn't go around. I'm like, how did this happen?
But that's what art, but like, what is that's art?
So,
Well, I'm gonna put it on.
but, like I said, that's, I mean, I love that.
Word, but maybe.
But it's not like that concept. And it's like, if, like, if you went all the way around, to make more.
I mean, it's.
So, well,
Write that down.
yeah,
Right.
Show me a picture of. reverse
basically,
thing.
it's
That
free.
I chose.
And then the fingerprint on top of it.
I like it, Jeff. I like it.
That's-
I like it. Does that change your mind? I'm curious.
I like that, but it doesn't take.
Doesn't change your mind.
Other people that are not great people.
But
Right, and I'm able to, I make it out what the people are saying.
yeah,
And it goes back, I love what I want to do. Everybody interprets it differently.
but.
Oh, and they block.
Yeah. If you put the fingerprint on top of the tree.
I know.
So they- you think you do literally-
What do you think? I don't know what you think.
I don't know, I just think that look right.
Yeah.
Just drink this forward, yeah.
We just cut some time. But I like that. Saw it.
Yeah, but it's stand behind the car, like, it's okay. Can you tell them what you think about that? Because this group is not built about creepy, like he said, it's about.
Yeah.
creepy.
You standing in.
John, right here. Nope.
Yeah.
Experience.
You're standing.
Yeah, tell us your opinion, tell us your opinion.
You know,
I wanna hear it. Hold on, listen. Let's hear it. Hold on.
It's not.
This is our target audience. This is our target audience, that nobody will treat experience. Yeah. Just tell her. Folks, please.
When you were splitting the different. And the beginning is like, oh my God. And I looked at this, I knew exactly what it was.
so sorry.
Yeah. I knew exactly what it was because I would.
No.
Interesting.
That's too late.
It's like. It would not look good on your cigar.
And I think that's where we can get so technical. What the message is.
Right.
I'll
So
be okay.
in this, and the whole thing is everybody, and again, right, folks, so you look.
Yeah, I'm good.
But the top, it's wrong, it's somebody, you're standing in the grocery store. And somebody's reading the back.
Right.
And it's.
I can see that being really big on the back.
Discover. There's a discover the connection. And that's what I came up with, because I wanted to show the connection of, okay, nature.
You say that, discover the connection, it has the input. What are you talking about? Oh. I don't mind that.
I'm sorry. Hi down there. Basically, what I hear.
And I think, and that concept's gonna be interpreted totally different. So in some ways, it's just more of a lane, even though I have a number of trees. But I'm not a tree person, I'm not a. Well, I mean, yeah.
You're a tree hugger who hugs a tree.
I see that, it's like, it's like, oh my God, I do like trees. I've come to appreciate them more, have an understanding on it. How can I volunteer? So again, this message is, I want somebody who ultimately wants somebody to.
Yeah.
Scan that code from the back of your back and go to the About Us page on the website, which needs work.
Trying to figure this out.
Party people. David Downer.
Okay, I got some tequila drinking. Pretty cool. Not fair. Very good.
Motion.
That's very good.
Thank you.
Motion.
Oh, yeah, we.
Yeah, so I motion to end this meeting. Can I get a second?
He can't make.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Residents can't make.
Meeting adjourned.
well, I'm not president yet.
Meeting adjourned.
Oh, I haven't been voted.
Okay, then you can make a motion.
I make a motion to